A New York grand jury could be ready to charge Donald Trump over hush money that was paid to porn star Stormy Daniels in 2016. The former president declared over the weekend he was going to be arrested on Tuesday, American time, which is today. Sky News Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen, she is outside the New York courthouse for us. Annalise, will Donald Trump be arrested today?
Look, it's looking less and less likely today, but that doesn't mean that it's looking unlikely that it will happen. This grand jury process is known for coming out with indictments because the evidence presented to the jury is just to say, should we go ahead with the charge, which isn't the highest legal standard, really. So this is why we're bracing for this. If you look at the street here, you can see some of the preparation that's underway. Behind this park fence that's normally here, you can see the local police have been putting up barricades around the street. Right now, that's as much to manage the media as the handful of protesters that have been coming out to see the spectacle happening. What we are expecting is that Donald Trump will be indicted in this grand jury process. It's between 16 to 23 jurors. They're presented all the evidence and have to agree at its highest level. Would that be enough to charge someone without considering the defence at all? And so that's only to decide whether a charge is laid. That's why we are expecting something will happen. The saying goes that a grand jury would indict a ham sandwich if you gave them one. And even in that number, you don't need any kind of majority over a 50-50. So Donald Trump also helped egg on the speculation over the weekend, saying that he expects to be arrested today. That's seeming less and less likely, but didn't stop him posting this video to Truth Social.
These four horrible, radical left Democrat investigations of your all-time favorite president, me, is just a continuation of the most disgusting witch hunt in the history of our country. It's gone on forever.
Pete, one of the other interesting aspects is when we're talking about what the potential charges are, we don't know. This whole process of the grand jury is secret, and that's to protect the reputations of people who might have a DA come at them. It's a very politicised thing in the US. They're voted for, so are the judges here. And so this is seen as something of a protection to stop DAs being able to just throw charges at anyone. What we expect is that the question's not around the hush money being paid at all. That's quite legal. What we're expecting the district attorney has pursued here is some kind of argument that it was improperly recorded in business documents.
What he's being charged with, or is expected to be charged with, at a minimum, is falsifying his business records, which is against the law. And one of the reasons it's against the law is it enables many other crimes, including tax fraud. And also because in the U.S. courts, the business records can be presented in court as factual, as true, because we assume that people's business records are correct. It's in their interest to keep correct records.
Pete, if Donald Trump is charged, he will be expected to attend court here. He'll have to have his fingerprints taken, a mugshot taken, and there could be gag orders on what he's allowed to say afterwards. And many of his supporters say that's the plan, to try and catch him out in those post-court orders that could then see him in a jail cell. But we can't emphasise how unprecedented this whole thing is for a former president to be facing potentially these charges.
I think he'd still run a pretty effective campaign from a jail cell, but we will have to wait and see, Annalise.
More effective, yeah.
Potentially more effective. You're right about that. Yep, you're right. Annalise Nielsen across all the details as usual. Thank you.